Okay, traders. Hey, I just wanted to kind of record some of this. Just kind of setting up my chart here a little better. And I'm in a live trade, and I've been in it for a while, and I'm unfortunately not able to record it all for you. But I just kind of wanted to. It took me a while to get my recorder together and headphones and stuff. I was having a little bit of trouble there, but nonetheless, we're in the trade, and I'm just waiting to see if it's going to hit my target here. It came really close, and it rejected real quick, so it wasn't fast enough. I would have taken profit. It was like within a pip if it would have hung around there. So I'm going to go ahead and just hang in there. Basically, for those that don't know, I'm using just some basic moving averages. I have kind of a strategy methodology that I use. I also use a tool most of the time. Depending on what I'm looking at, I do assessment of the market, and I have a tool that I use that I'll put a link around this video here somewhere. And this it's a scanner that scans for the strongest trends and patterns setups, and I have a lot more about it on my website. But the USD Japanese yen 1 hour, so it had a pullback here, so I'm looking for, I got this red candle on the 1 hour, so I'm looking right now at the 5 minute for a pullback. And the reason I'm saying all this is to kind of show you the process of how I'm looking to set up my trade. And I had also on the euro, we had the pullback here on the 1 hour, and I started looking for a trade. It gave me a nice signal, and I'll go cover a little bit of that. And this is where I'm at now. It's moving up on this nice strong trend, anticipating that it could break through the lows, in this case the high, which it did. And so let's go take another look at that. So it's pushing its way back up there. Basically, we had a remember, I know the direction I'm going because we're in an uptrend. We have kind of this like support level. It's a little sloppy in this case because you got kind of a hit here and some hits down here, and you got like a hit going the other way here, so that's kind of like a resistance, and then it is now turned to support, which is typical for a good trend. So, and then we got this like reversal candlestick action here, a close. This is like the things that I look for. And I had a stop was down here of about 7 pips, and I was going for 2 to 1 of about 14, and it says 13 and a half. It was, oops, here's my entry here. That's almost 14. It's close to 14. In fact, we could probably just move it up just a little bit more. There we go. And we'll see if it hits it. And then I have a trailing stop that I always put at about 70% in case I walk away or do something. I automatically want to be at break even there. It's kicked in just a little bit more. Looks like we might hit our target here. There's the 14. There it is. Okay, good. Good, and nice trade. Now watch it really take off. But it had my entry right here, had to stop here, and I adjust the stop manually, kind of as the trade moves, off this moving average right here that I have placed. And so just to kind of give you an idea, I just wanted to do some live trading, recording, and kind of show you how I'm setting up. So we'll probably pause the video here and see if I get a setup on. Oh, I missed it already. I'll be darned. That was the setup right there. Already missed it. Well, we'll have to let that one go. And would anticipate that this guy's going to come down here about 16 pips. My risk would have been about 9. So yeah. So I'm not going to jump in on that right now, but that was my setup right there. I would have entered the trade. And unfortunately, we didn't catch it this time, so I was too busy talking. So anyway, that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just a little quick, we'll go look at that trade that we just had on the euro. Okay, yeah, so here's the trade. It was $144. We'll just drag it up here so you can kind of see. We'll focus in a little bit. And you can see we entered right there and hit target right here. So typical procedure is I'm going to place my stop a few pips below this moving average. Measure the distance here. I'm usually going to go for a 2-to-1. Now, this was a strong trend, so I was anticipating that it would break through this high that it developed here. Maybe if I was on another market and I didn't have, the strength of the trend, I'd probably just go for whatever this distance is here. Just kind of a little bit of info for you. And let's just go back real quick and look at this. Yeah, this guy's going on down, so yeah, hate when you miss it, don't you? Oh, I hate when I miss it. I was all prepped. I was looking to sell right there. And it should kind of head to this level down here. Anyway, back to the other trade. So in this case, because I had the strength of the trend, I went ahead and went through, went for a 2-to-1 on this. And then I have some other management things that we'll hopefully cover. I covered in my emails that I send out. If you're on my email list, you get access to all my recent posts about how I trade this strategy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, just want to do a quick shout out for this Forex scanner, Forex Trendy. It has trends and patterns. Typically, it is my theory anyway. I know with my strategies, it's become a very helpful tool, something that I rely on quite a bit. And I have found I'll be looking at some of the market, doing an assessment, getting my trade set up, start trading, have a loss, have another loss, and realize that, hey, this market's not going anywhere, and go back, and then I'll be glancing at the the Forex scanner here and see markets that I could have been trading that I was not looking at. I wasn't even looking at the scanner, that I could have been trading that had nice setups, had nice trends. So I just kind of default back to I'll usually always check this while I'm trading, before I trade, looking for my setups, where markets that I might want to get into, and I'll trade these trends. I'll be looking for the pullbacks, and then see if I can get a signal on a lower time frame to move on up, which I've done. And mostly I want to stick, traders want to stick to trading where there's most active periods during the Euro sessions, the US session, and some of the markets in the Asian sessions. I get a lot of tips like that on the website if you're on my email list. We also have patterns in here. Here's a history of the patterns, and then you have some emerging patterns, things that are setting up. This is real good for, when you got an emerging pattern that's about to break, they're looking for this to go higher, so they're looking for a break up here, but you also can see possible setups. You know, when you get a lot of resistance like this in an area, you could be looking to go short back down to this area, which obviously it did, and I'll quite often use it for that as well. It's a great place to have all of your markets consolidated into one spot, so you can kind of do a quick scan, look for opportunities, and then go to your live charts and do your setup and trades. You know, we have, you know, let's say, you know, here was the breakout, and I'll also trade off of these in the direction of the breakout. You know, pulls back, enter on the pullbacks, going higher. You know, look for your setup. Here was here's the break over here. Look for your pullback. Boom. Here's another one. Well, that's the same one. Sorry. Here's a nice one with the USD Japanese yen on a 30-minute chart. Had a break. You could have been trading this on down. Great British Pound Canadian at the breakout. Could have been trading this on up. USD New Zealand USD at the breakout. Got your pullbacks. This is a nice pullback here where it hits the trend line. Look for a setup there. And a Euro Aussie, yeah, we had a break, a pullback, twinkled on down there a little bit. Looks like it's coming back up. Just so you can kind of see the history of the pattern breaks, you can set it up for email alerts. They have settings in here. You can set the different markets you want to see on the trends. You can set the different markets you want to see on the patterns. And then also they have, you know, how many bars of the trend you want to see. 100 bar trend, a 50 bar trend, 200 bar trend. You know, all depends on what you want to see. You set up your email alerts, and pretty good. It's nice to, you know, quite often I can get the email alert. You know, say it's a 30-minute. I know I have some time because I'm looking to trade on a pullback, so at least puts my attention on that market, so when I get back to the charts, I can start looking at that market. So just a quick note how I'm using it a little bit, and how it works. It's very helpful because a lot of us as traders have problems finding good markets to trade, and this not all of them you know, are going to work out, you know, but generally the markets, when I trade off these markets that I find in here, I'm usually in a pretty good position, and I'll either have a very small loss or, you know, obviously winning trades, which is what it's all about, right? So again, hope that was helpful. You'll see a link either below this video or in the description box, and you can go check it out for yourself. Good trading to you. Have a great day.